From this point on, you need to focus on these 5 things on your uploads in order to increase your views on your videos. Now, these 5 things are the most important that I can find when uploading a video to YouTube. These are also what we focus on both of our channels, one being Brand Creators, which is just under 100,000 subscribers, and the other one is this channel, Live Video School, which we've gained over 3,000 subscribers in about 3 months' time. So I'm going to dive into all 5 of these. Make sure you grab a pad, write some notes down, because these are crucial for your uploads for new videos on YouTube. All right, so now the 5 tips I'm going to give you, I'm actually going to be using for videos on Brand Creators, so you can kind of see the process that goes behind them. So I'm going to start with the number 1 thing, which is your title. So before you even have a video, you need to have the title first, because this is the information that YouTube needs to know what your content's about. It also is the hook that's going to bring people in to click on your video to even watch the video in the first place. So title is probably the most time we take on any of our videos. And so I'm going to show you how we find titles, how we create titles, and that are best to be optimized on YouTube. So I'm going to use Brand Creators as a channel, which is all about building your Etsy store and having a successful Etsy shop. So I'm going to right now create a title for you for an Etsy video and showing you how I create these in not a lot of time at all. So what I do first is I just scroll on the homepage and I get ideas from other niches. Now, I'm not going to stay in my niche only because I don't want to copy anyone else's content and I want to create my own original one. But if I take ideas from other niches, I can put it to mine, and then now it's my own piece of content in my niche. So scrolling through the homepage, I did come across one right here, and this one's about YouTube, and we're talking about Etsy for this channel, so it's not going to interfere and be a way of copying someone else's video. So the lie small YouTubers are falling for, what to do instead, by Nate Black. Okay, 10 hours ago, 4.8k views, getting 488 views an hour. Pretty good, right? And thumbnail, pretty basic, all of that, right? So how can I turn this to my niche and take some ideas from this and make it my own thing? So right now I'm going to take what looks like working, which is putting lie in the caps and talking about small YouTubers. All right, so he's talking about small YouTubers. How can we switch this over to Etsy? Easy. I'm going to just fill in the blanks for my niche. So instead of the lie small YouTubers are falling for, what I'm going to do is the lie small Etsy stores are falling for, the lie small Etsy shops are falling for, the lie small Etsy sellers are falling for, what to do instead. So now I just brought a title idea from another niche, put it into mine, and now I made a killer title. Also, guys, if you're having trouble with titles and you want to see the titles that we use, we actually created a swipe file where you can find all of these awesome titles, and all you gotta do is put in your niche in the blanks. So comment hooks down below, we'll send it to you. Again, all you gotta do is comment hooks down below and we'll send you that, and you can get all the top titles that we use, and all you gotta do is just fill in the blanks. And now I can record my video. So I'm going to tell whatever the lie is in my video. I'm going to record that. My dad's going to record it because that's his channel on Brand Creators. And then he would record that video based around that idea and that topic. Okay. Now, after he records the video, this is a very important part that not a lot of YouTubers talk about and a lot of people skip over, but we do it for every video and it's very important. And that is your file name. So what I mean by that is when you export a video, you're going to get a file name that you saved it under, whether it's untitled, whether it's Scotty's video, whatever. This is a chance for you to really tell YouTube what your video is about before you even put anything in any title, description, anything. You're trying to give YouTube as much information as possible. So that includes when you're putting the file name of the video that you're going to put into YouTube. So when you go to your upload, right, it's going to ask for a video, obviously, because that's where you're going to drag and drop it, okay? I'm going to use this video, for example. Okay, it says Crush Q4 because in his title, he talked about crushing Q4 on Etsy. So I like to put keywords into this file name. Now, it doesn't matter when you export it. All that matters is when you rename it before you drop it into YouTube. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rename this. And we just talked about the lie that small Etsy shops are falling for. So I can even put that title if I wanted to, but I'll probably just put lie Etsy. Lie Etsy sellers, right? Something like that, okay? Nothing too crazy. Just putting a couple keywords that's already going to be in my title into this file. So now when I put it into YouTube, if you look over here, your file name, there it is, Lie Etsy Sellers, right? So right now I'm already giving YouTube information before I've even posted the video. So this is very crucial. A lot of people skip out on this step. This is step number 2. So make sure you are putting your file name as some of the keywords that's in your video. All right, so let me put my title in now, which was the Lie Small Etsy Sellers are falling for. What to do instead. Okay, boom, there it is. And actually, I'll probably take a capital out of that. What to do instead. Perfect, right? There's my title. Now, for our description, what we do is a little bit different on Brand Creators. We actually already have a set thing, a set description. So I'll show you what that looks like. So when I go into all of our videos, you're going to see it has all of our affiliate links. It has, even on this channel, we have all our affiliate links already there. So we always just copy and paste that. So as you can see, we have all these affiliate links. We have landing pages, all of that. So our socials, right? And we just put the title right back in it. Now, a couple of things you can do. It really is going to depend on your content. And starting out, I wouldn't start by just putting your title in it like we're doing in here. What I would do is I would actually explain in the description what your video is about while using those keywords from your title. So for example, I usually like to start with, in this video, I share the biggest lie that Etsy sellers are constantly falling for. What I did to make sure this doesn't happen to me. Right? So literally just explaining what I'm about to share, and without having it be word for word exactly. It doesn't have to be word for word. Just explaining it, but still I'm putting those keywords in. I put lie in there. I put Etsy sellers. I put falling for. So it is relating to what's going on in there. Then after this, I would copy and paste the rest of my thing. So I just go here, and then I would just go copy and paste. Now, you don't have to copy and paste as well. You can already set it up in your settings where you already have this brought up with your description, which I'm just lazy. I haven't gotten to do that, but you can easily do that. So when you come in, you don't have to copy and paste. This will already be there, and then you just put your info up here of what you want to put. But I would just do something short like that, nothing crazy. And then I might even just put like, oops, enjoy the video, right? Something like that, okay? Or if I can spell video right, enjoy the video. Cool. All right. So that's your description. You don't need to spend too much time on that. Just make sure some of your keywords from your title is in that, and anything that you kind of want to come up for on YouTube. Okay. Now let's move to the next part. Very important is your thumbnail. Okay. So for your thumbnail, this is very important. They now have an A/B testing on YouTube. So I highly recommend that you use this, and I'm going to show you real quick. Okay. I don't have a thumbnail right now that I've created, but I'll show you on any of these videos. So if you go to this one, right, you're going to see, where is it? Right here. We have 2 thumbnails that we posted, right? Biggest difference on this, one's in color, one's black and white, right? That's just one thing you could do. We have other ones that might be a little more than that. Like this one has 3, okay? And we'll show you the difference. Go here. Go to view test report. Okay, so this one's here. This one's in red. This one's with both of them, not just one of them. And it says my sales suck, right? So trying different things out. You can do up to 3. Highly recommend you use this feature. It's free to use. And all you got to do is when you come in here. Now, I'm just going to use one I had from my other channel. So it's not going to make sense, but you get it. What you do is you put it in here. So you put your thumbnail here. You hit these 3 dots in the options. It's going to say test and compare. Hit that. Now you can put your 3 options. So if I had a different one than that, I might put that there. And then you're going to see now it has them split like this. And then I can see later I'll be able to test and see how each one is doing. Okay. So that's the next thing. You see it says test. Takes usually about 12 days to test it. But highly recommend you use that feature and make them different than each other, whether it's different color. You could do a whole different picture, one with a background of, like this one's cards, background cards. Another one could just be you in a car, totally different. So that way, it's going to hit the algorithm a little differently, and maybe it'll be good for your viewers. Also recommend doing playlists, a little bonus thing. I definitely would put playlists, because what happens is if someone stays on one of your videos, they're going to stay on your playlist if you set it in there. So on the side, they're going to see your playlist come up, and now they can go to all these other videos. So just obviously make it relevant to what you're talking about. So this one, talking about Etsy sellers failing, we have a whole thing for Etsy selling tips, right? And we probably have 300 plus videos of Etsy selling tips. If we ever do something like breaking news, we have Etsy news as one. So that anything breaking news will be in the Etsy news thing. So if someone, happened to see something on Etsy news on our channel, they might want to see another one of breaking news, so they can stay up to date on everything with that, right? So I would click this, done, right? So your little bonus tip right there. Okay. Now, tags. Now we have all these tags that we've already looked at. These are the best that works for our channel. So we kind of just keep these for every video. Tags are not going to, and I'm going to make another video on this. Tags are ultimately not going to get your videos any more views. However, it helps understand a little bit more about your content. And what I mean by this is if you actually read right here, it literally says tags can be useful if content in your video is commonly misspelled. Otherwise, tags play a minimal role in helping viewers find your video. So it's not really going to help with views necessarily unless there was a word that people keep spelling wrong, then it'll kind of help you out with that. But majority of the time, it's not going to spike your views up. Okay, a lot of people have misconceptions about tags. It's not for that. It's more just to better understand if there's anything spelled wrong with your videos, right? So we have all these already set. But if you want to actually find other ones in like winning tags, I guess that I would say that was around your niche or something that you're talking about in that specific video, highly recommend you use vidIQ. And we actually are an affiliate of vidIQ. So if you want to buy us a cup of coffee, all you have to do is go to our description. You can see our link for vidIQ. But I'm going to show you how easy it is to find tags. So watch this. So I'm going to go to any video. Doesn't have to be mine. I'm just going to go on YouTube. And again, we're around Etsy and stuff, right? So I'm going to maybe find something Etsy. All right, new trend Etsy, right? So I'll take this one. I see this video is doing pretty good. So all I'm going to do is go to the side over here, and it's under overview. So I'm going to scroll down, and here's the channel tags. All right, so this is the tags for her whole channel that she uses. These are the videos that she put in this specific video, okay? So this is what she put in this video. So what I would do is I just go here, and you can copy all of those. You don't have to manually type them in. And then I'll come over here, and then I would go here, and then I can copy and I can paste them, and they're all going to drop in there. Okay, so that's an easy way to do it, especially if you just take it from someone's video that's already doing good. And then you can, maybe help with some of your videos, getting them more recognized is, just copy and pasting to the clipboard, putting it in right here. And that's the last step, guys. And all you got to do is hit next, hit your monetization if you're monetized, get through all that, and then you just publish it or schedule it, whatever you're doing. I also do recommend, a little bonus, I recommend that you put an end screen in there, so that way if someone does stay to the end, they can stay on your videos. So usually what we'll do, let me get to it after I do this. It makes you have to go through these. Okay, check all my stuff here. And, okay, so what I would do is go to the end screen. From latest video, we already have a screen at the end. You don't have to have a screen like we do. Put it in the corner. And then a couple things you can do. If there's a video you really want to push, I would put that video. So you hit here, you can hit any video you want. If you want to do best reviewer, it'll pick what it thinks your audience is going to want to see after this video. You can put that there, or you can do your most recent upload. So you would just do that, and then after that, you're just going to go right to your scheduling or publishing. Now, I recommend scheduling, but you don't have to. There's no significance between posting or scheduling. It's really what's just preference for you and what works for you. We like to schedule because we post so many videos and we get them done ahead of time. So that's what we personally do. And I hope these tips help with uploading your future videos. If you want to see the 5 things that I wish I knew before I started this channel, head on over to this video over here, and I'll see you there.